Love, I paid for the electricity again. Then you're holding the laundry again, still carrying groceries, while fighting off the fatigue from work. But guess what? He still called you lazy. Let's be honest. It hurts. Know that feeling, when even though he's doing something, it feels like your admiration for him is fading away. Because, instead of feeling protected, it seems like you're always being asked for a receipt. When a man constantly counts what he does or pays for in the relationship, it stops feeling like love. It starts feeling transactional. Providing for the family isn't a bonus. It's not generosity. It's his role. It's the minimum. And if he only gives 60%, don't be surprised if you gradually start to see him as just 60% of your worth. Because when it's a woman who lacks, the label is automatic. But when it's a man, there's an excuse. There's a reason. There's a victim. Some will say you're equal. You both have jobs. But they don't see the invisible load of a woman. The emotional labor, the nurturing, the multitasking, the way you carry your home, even when you're tired. Your presence alone brings value. You can stay and keep pretending you're fine. Or you can walk away and finally breathe. At this point, if he is not willing to change, then maybe he should start paying you for the cooking, for the cleaning, for the love and patience he never really valued. And for every time he called you lazy while you were holding your world together. Some will say, you're just equal. You both have jobs. But they don't see the invisible load of women. The emotional labor, the nurturing, the multitasking, the way you carry your home, even when you're tired. Your presence alone brings value. A man who is secure will never compete with you. He won't tally his efforts just to prove he's doing enough. He will lead. He will provide, without making you feel like you owe him something in return. I say this with clarity, because I was raised by a man who loved God first and served his wife like she was royalty. My dad was our provider, yes, but he was also the one who cooked breakfast before work, prepared dinner after work, washed the dishes, did the laundry, because my mom didn't want to, and drove us everywhere. He even plucked the white hairs from my mom's head while he's sitting. For him, my mom was always right, and that never made him feel small. In fact, it made him love her more. That's the kind of man I saw growing up. That's why I know love should never feel like labor. It should feel like home.